These are Ching's 8 exercises for health. Originally believed to be developed when he was in the US, and when students asked for a set of exercises that people could do that was much easier to learn in a form that would still give them plenty of health benefits. So I'm going to demonstrate them in a moment. Any questions, please do look us up on the website or midlandstaichirehab.com. Let me know when you've done it.
I have clicked it.
Okay, it's counting.
Hang on. I press that, it's a pause, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's paused now, so it's running now. Look, see that?
I press
That's running, that's
Oh,
fine.
it's running. Okay. Right, it's running now.
Okay, excellent, great, good morning. So these are 8 exercises from Ching. The first one is called walking on thin ice. And so the idea is you imagine that the floor is made of ice and you're standing on it as if you could crack under your feet. So you keep your weight clean in one leg and then you test the ground with the other leg and you slowly transfer weight. Imagining what it would be like to have that sense of ice under your foot, feel it crackling when you feel stable and solid, and take your next step. Okay, and just continue the number of steps forwards, maybe 10 forwards, 10 backwards. And again, when you step backwards, get a sense of the ground, keep your weight firmly in the front leg. When you know the ground is solid and safe to move, you transfer weight. If when you're walking forwards or backwards, you feel in your mind, I would imagine that ground feels unsafe, because you haven't committed your leg, you can easily step back. And then the next is wearing a lunacy cap. This one is because when people start to focus down, they'll look down and bend down and crouch down. If you can wear the lunacy cap, think like as if suspended from above, but wear the lunacy cap so your head is up and your body's up, so you're feeling tall, and then you're going to walk up to the ice. Take your weight, stepping clearly, making sure, and the ground feels. Again, stick maybe 10 steps forwards, 10 steps backwards, looking up the ice. When you move, there's a cap. And next, we have plying the oars or rowing the boat. So you're going to row the boat forwards and row the boat. Okay, walking on thin ice, wearing the lunacy cap, rowing the boat. So as you row, get a sense of this way, pushing backwards, rowing, forwards. Again, checking the ground all the time. And as you pull yourself into balance in that leg. Lift the oars as you pull yourself into balance. So you're coordinating the balance, your connection to the ground, being suspended from above, wearing the cap. The next one, setting the sails. This is like a single sail that you get in a junk, typical Chinese ships are up like this, so the sail is across the hands. And as you step, checking the ground, opening the sail, feeling the wind pulling you into your front leg, being balanced and solid, stepping in, again step. And as you open the sail, feel the weight pulling you forwards, into that leg and release, and step. Opening the sail, feel the weight pulling you forwards. And again, if you want to go backwards, same here, step. As you open the sail, feel the wind pushing you backwards into balance, into that leg close. Step. Opening the sail, feeling the wind pushing you backwards into that supporting leg, feeling strong and stable. Then you have chasing the clouds, or cloud hands. So, yeah, waving hands in the clouds. Okay, adding in. When the moon is a cap, adding in. Walking on thin ice. Being aware of the space around you. As you chase the clouds, turning the waist, checking the ground before you change waist. So you're going backwards, checking the ground before you change waist. Moving steadily, checking the ground. And standing on the brink. This is why crane spread your legs. The toe out, up, in, open. You can imagine you're standing on the brink, the edge of a cliff, or maybe if you want something more nice, you're testing whether the grass is wet on a fresh morning, or whether the water in the pool is cool enough or warm enough for you to step into it. You step back, balancing in your supporting leg, and testing. Then you want crown spread wings from the fall, testing the ground. In, and back. In, and back. You're here breathing in, and back. And in, and back. When the moon is a cap every time, breathing in. A good number to start is around 6 to 10. Wading the stream. Now, the difference between wading the stream and walking on thin ice. So walking on thin ice, you're on top of the ice, and it's cracking under your weight. Now wading the stream, you're in the water, so the stream's up to your knees or wherever you feel comfortable. Maybe the current's pushing against you and trying to push you over. If the current trying to push you over, you check the ground, make sure that the pressure of the stream, you can move into balance, so you don't lose your balance. Okay, step back, checking against the stream, moving. The same if you want to go forwards, you imagine the stream's pushing from behind. You keep your weight stable, you put your foot down, check the ground's okay. It's all the bed of the stream, it's pebbles and it's sand and gravel. When you feel stable, you let your body move into balance in that foot. The stream pushing from behind, the same again. You check the ground, make sure the bed of the stream is solid for you. The water's pushing from behind, and you move into balance. Step backwards here, pushing this way. Checking the ground, checking the good and stable for you, and move into balance. And the last one we have is riding the wind. So riding the wind is, if you do Tai Chi form, it's called diagonal flying or slant flying. So the difference is your focus is as if you are soaring through the wind, soaring through the clouds. So breathe in, and in, stepping and turning, breathing in as you expand up, and out you sit back, change rotate. Breathing in, and out, sit back, change, turn once more.
Right.
Okay, so Ching exercises for health. And the first one is called walking on thin ice. So you stand as if you're on the ice, so it's thin, and you crack underneath you, and you step, and you feel the ground beneath your foot. And as if when you transfer your weight, you feel it, does it feel solid, does it feel crackly, does it feel like it'll give weight, you can release your foot. You check the ground, move forwards, release your weight completely, step, check the ground, move forwards, check, and step. If you imagine that it's too crackly, you think that's not safe, and step back. So use your imagination to visualise, again stepping backwards, the ground, checking movement, checking movement. About maybe 6 steps, 10 steps forwards and backwards. And next we've got wearing the moon as a cap. Now the reason we do this exercise is because often when you focus down, about checking the ground, people tend to think down and look down. Whereas if you wear the moon as a cap, you'll stand tall. So stand tall, wearing the moon as a cap, checking the ground, moving forwards, being stable and balanced, stepping, checking the ground, making sure you're stable, transferring weight, same, backwards, you check the ground, make sure you feel stable and solid, and transfer the weight. So you're checking that it's all okay. So use your imagination, if it's ice, would you feel safe to release your weight into it? So we've got applying the oars and rowing the boat. Okay, you're rowing different directions. You're adding in walking on thin ice, and you're going to add in wearing the moon as a cap. So if you are rowing this way, you're pushing it forwards, you row, step, row into balance, lift, step, row, row, push, whichever direction seems best. If you think the water, you push it through the water, so this way, we're pushing through the water, through our body. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? Just move through, row the boat, step, pull. Setting the sail. Now setting the sail is like a Japanese or Chinese jump, so you pull up, open the sail, between your hands here. You step when the moon is the cap, pull open and the wind pulls you forwards into balance. Okay, you step, open the sail, and pull you into balance. You step, checking the ground, open the sail, pulling you into balance. Get back, step, open the sail, pushing you backwards as the back leg. Step, open the sail, pushing you backwards. Step, back. Here, chasing the clouds. So chasing the clouds, moving your hands in the clouds, the cloud hands. Same thing. When the moon is the cap, walking on thin ice, checking the ground as you move and turn, and see the space around you. Stepping. About 6 steps, maybe 10 steps forwards and backwards. And we've got wading the stream. No, standing on the brink. Standing on the brink is white crown spread wings, as if you're on the brink over the edge of a cliff.